Welcome to Kitch at Home! Have you ever wondered if the universe is infinite? If everything that's to happen has to happen because it led to now? Well, if you have, I just have one thing to say to you. Nerd! Guilty as charged. I've read Harry Potter multiple times, celebrate Star Wars Day on May the 4th. Get it? May the 4th. And I find Stephen Hawking fascinating. So there. And with that deep acceptance of nerdom, we start our show. Buddy? What? Would you mind napping at home? We've got work to do. I can't nap when I get home. Why? Because that's when I go to bed. We can have lots of time to nap when we're unemployed. Come on, guys, we haven't come up with one original idea all day. I better just call Laura and tell her I'll be home late tonight to eat without me. Okay. Hey, tell her I won't be home for dinner either. Hey, why would he tell his wife that you won't be home for dinner at your house? Oh, you know how women gossip, but by the time Rob hangs up the phone, half the block will know we aren't coming home for dinner. I always wondered what happened to the feminist movement. His big mouth. Lunchtime. It's 5:30. Dinner time. Would you guys mind keeping it down? Oh, I'm sorry. Is my making a living interrupting with your phone call? A little bit. Listen, why don't you just come back later? All right, don't push. Everybody blames the lunch man. Maybe that's because you serve lunch for dinner. Rob, Alan would like to see you three in his office. Oh, there he is. The man the aliens gave back marked don't return to sender. Rob, just a minute, Mel. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to pull an all-nighter. Okay. Bye, honey. Rob, Alan would like to see the three of you in his office. Hey, you just said that. I think your memory's falling out with your hair. Buddy, Mel, what's he want to see us about? Well, the script, of course. Oh, is there a problem, Rob? Oh, no, we just thought we'd have a little more time. Well, you can show him what you have so far. Yeah. Well, gang, we're right behind you. Good. All right, gentlemen, you can have gone far. Spock, you start scanning the area for signs of life. Yes, Captain. Strange. This looks like an old office of some kind. Circa 1960. 1963. How come you know so much? The typewriter. Gentlemen, please, let's not recreate the cafeteria incident. All I asked was how your day was going, and as I explained before, it was continuing at that moment without my conscious awareness of it. Why was that, Spock? I was eating lunch with the captain. Right, so I said, oh, so you mean time is standing still, because you're enjoying yourself. And I said, time does not stand still, it continues. But I was not in that moment aware of it. Yes. That's the incident, and I was there, so I don't need a second showing of Vulcan versus pleasantries. Now, if you don't mind... But Shh! Spock, did you just shush me? I believe I did, Captain. I'm picking up a life form, and it is heading this way. Everyone keep your voice down. Spock, it is approaching faster and faster. Get your lunch meats! Get your bear claw! It's alright, we're friends of the staff. Here to help them in their work. Writing comedy sketches. That's right, we're... writing comedy sketches for Alan Brady. They were having trouble with this week's script. Who was? Who? Rob, Buddy, and Sally. Rob, Buddy, and Sally, of course. I don't know. This whole thing seems kind of fishy. Oh, by the way, you haven't lived till you've tried the fish dip. Here, try some. No, thank you. Ah, so you're one of those fancy writers, huh? With stuck-up tastes. Okay, fine. How about a pastry? Danish bow ties? Why on earth would I want to purchase a bow tie made of pastry? You don't wear it, you eat it. Why would I wish to eat it? I wouldn't go there if I were you. Oh, can't win with him, huh? No, you can win, but he won't acknowledge it, so there's really no point. Well, if you aren't going to eat anything, how about something to drink? Coffee? Yes, Spock, why don't you have something to drink? I am rather thirsty. He always has to contradict. Here you go. Ooh, that is rather good. I'm glad. I live to serve. Leave the pot. Are you serious? He's serious. I'll write up a bill and leave it with Marge. Pay it whenever you get the time. Nice meeting you folks, or whatever you are. Get your deli meats, get your bear claws. I don't know what he wants. Hey, who are you guys? Rob, I think Alan hollered at us so loud that he blew us into another dimension. That's stupid. We can't be in another dimension. Why? Because if we were in another dimension, we would have changed. And you're still giving stupid suggestions. Oh, yeah. Well, see ya. Just hold on, you guys. Let me get to the bottom of this. Hi there. You, want to, see us about something? Captain, perhaps I should handle this. You've just downed 8 cups of coffee. Please, Doctor. Dr. Spock? Hardly. Greetings, Earth people. I am Spock from Vulcan. Yeah, right. Shalom. Well, my rabbi assured me it was good on every occasion. He did? You gotta get yourself a new rabbi. Spock, Captain. Jim. Bones. Spock, Doctor. Jim. Bones. Captain. Hey, Rob, I think we just discovered something. Yeah, what's that? Mercury's answer to the Three Stooges. All right, fellas. Break it up now. I don't know who's in charge here, but I'd like to know what you're all doing here. It's very simple. The Enterprise was in hot pursuit of a criminal who was scheduled to beam down to your Earth at exactly 6789.976 our time. Captain Kirk, myself, and Dr. McCoy beamed down on his heels in the hopes to locate and take him back to our starship for a fair trial. However, we have been thwarted in our attempts by lunchmen, pastries in the shape of animal paws and men's apparel, and obvious questions. Adding to this count, I would like to add that I have consumed no less and no more than 8 cups of coffee in tiny cups with paper handles. 1 cream with 1 sugar without cream. 1 2 sugars no cream, 1 cream no sugar. 1 3 creams no sugar, 1 sugar 2 creams, 1 black, and 1 sugar cafe au lait without cream. Woohoo! Rob, this is it! This is what? The bit! No, it's perfect. We could do a show about aliens, beam down to Earth and then try to adapt. It's gold. It's something, all right. Don't you think it's a good idea? Gee, buddy, I don't know. What's to think about? It's perfect. We could have Alan dress up as pointed ears here, and he could go downtown, like, to the barber shop and stuff, and say things like a trim, please. And the barber says, shave too? And he says, of course not. We Vulcans don't grow hair. And the barber says, but you just asked me to give you a haircut. And the Vulcan says, what makes you think this is hair? I tell you, it can't miss. Well, he's right, it can't miss. See? Of course, the audience has to be from Mars. I have to admit, it's kind of a fresh idea we've been looking for. Of course, here, let me try one out on you. Why did the Klingons cross the road? To conquer the other side. To conquer the... Indeed. Boy, this guy's a laugh riot. Hey, listen, don't chuckle so hard, your face might move. Listen, I don't know who you guys really are, if we just dreamed you up, but thanks. This could make a very funny sketch. Glad we could be of assistance. Spock, the water cooler's empty. Evidently, he has been through here. Oops, sorry. Remove your foot, Doctor. I said I was sorry, Spock. Is that what I think it is? A walnut shell. Let me see. Oops. You are all thumbs, Doctor. Well, at least I've still got a sense of humor. Kirk to Enterprise. Stand by to beam up. Landing party +1. He couldn't have gotten far. Who couldn't have gotten far? I don't know. Kolak, Narlak. I just come along for the ride. See ya. Was that our imagination, or... Hey, listen, who cares? We finally have an idea for this week's show. I'm just gonna call Laura and tell her the good news that I'll be home for dinner after all. Hold it! It's still 5:30. Say, wait a minute, didn't we have one of those a couple hours ago? Hey, gang, who wants to get the heck out of here? I'm right behind you. Me too. Hold it right there, Kolak. We know what you were planning to do in the supermarkets. I? Of course not. We know that you tried to break into the UN, and when you failed... Oh, Mr. Spock. I didn't fail. I planned it that way. That way, you all would think you'd caught me. But, Ambassador, we did catch you. Vulcan details. Until next time, this has been Kitch at Home. And remember, folks, a coin in the hand is worth an eighth of a bus ride. Bye!